Is it the last Monday in September yet? I don't think so.
No,
we have one more Monday in September, and then it is spooky season. Although tomorrow is the official start of fall.
Is it tomorrow?
I'm pretty sure it's the 22nd every year. It could change. I don't know.
Very timely. We've had a wonderfully crisp fall weekend. It was a beautiful weekend here in East Tennessee.
Guys, right now it's 67, which me and Becca were just talking about how if it would stay this temperature year round, that I think everybody would be happier.
Be world peace.
I think so too.
Because the hot-blooded people like Rachel and I can just wear a t-shirt and we're happy, right? And all you cold people can just put a little jacket on, but not freeze.
No.
It just world peace.
Best of both worlds.
67 seems really nice.
68 is what it is in my house.
Mine too.
In the summers and in the winters, we keep it 65.
63 in mine.
Yep. See, I have a bird that I feel like would just drop dead if I put it anywhere under 60. It was just too cold. But yeah, guys, we are going to be making this super cute little fall decor piece today. If you want to know how we made the frame, that is in the wood masterclass. So if you want that, it is linked down below because we have everything pre-cut today. So we have our amazing frame that we have and our backing all made from that awesome wood masterclass that we have painted and stained and done all that magical stuff too. But feel free to ask all of your questions, guys. Let us know what you guys have going on today. It is a gorgeous day. Becca, everybody agrees with us. It would be
world peace for sure.
It would be world peace.
Miss Donna says, hello everyone, my first time here. Welcome, Miss Donna. We are so grateful to have you. KK Gilby, hello, ready to use my new maker. So they are a new maker owner. How fun
this
is that?
This is a maker project.
Yay.
So we have a Air 2 on the table because we've already pre-cut our maker material that we're going to be using today, which is Cricut brand basswood. So if you haven't used this basswood, it's actually on clearance on Cricut.com. Use our shop Cricut link down below and you can save some money. So yeah, we'll be using that and our Cricut knife blade. So this is a Cricut Maker project unless you wanted to use wood veneer, which is very popular. We've been using that a ton. It's just a little bit thinner. You could even use...
So you can cut that on your Air 2?
Yes, you can cut wood veneer. So if you wanted to do that, you could easily make this an Air 2 project. But we want it to be a little bit thicker today, so we use that basswood from Cricut. Feel free to use whatever you'd like to use though. But you guys are awesome. Let me know what you guys have going on. I'm so glad that you're here, Miss Kelly, to see this live. Oh, Miss Deborah, first time stopping in. Guys, I love all these new faces.
So many, yes.
Feel free to ask any questions that you might have. Miss Shauna says, I have a couple of questions about the Summit supplies. Ask away, my dear. Miss Nicholas or Mr. Nicholas says, did you guys already cut everything out? So we have our pumpkin pre-cut, stained, and painted because we're also going to be staining and painting a little bit with our wood that we've used for our frame. We have not already cut out our HTV, so we will be doing that for you guys. But everything else we do try and have prepped or pre-cut for you guys because your time is valuable to us.
Well, especially when you're cutting things like basswood or
this would have taken forever.
It takes a while
on live.
But honestly, this project is a good one to use if you're going to be using that wood. I hate cutting small, intricate things with it just because it takes forever and it doesn't do a splendid job.
Yeah, but this is a very basic shape that will not take that long to cut out.
We have so many new friends here today. They just keep rolling in. I love this.
I love it. I love it. Welcome, everybody. Oh, that train, Sarah. Yes.
Sarah, you heard it. Yay.
That train comes through all the time. Yes.
Miss Carol had minor surgery. Hubby said, how is it that you can't wash dishes, but you can still cry?
Priorities.
I love that.
Priorities.
Are you dabbing, Miss Carol? Is she dabbing in
that little emoji? That's cute.
How did you do that? That's hysterical.
Gracie, will we get pictures for the Fall Summit projects? Yeah.
That's so funny, Gracie.
Yes, you will.
I didn't bring them up, but you can figure that out.
I can bring them up. Yeah. Yes. So Becca has some more sneak peek projects that we made in our Fall Summit. If you guys would like to see those today, stick around. We'll show those to you. Miss Donna, is the Air 2 the only machine that can be used to create this project, or Cricut Maker? Donna, so this is a Maker only project if you want to use Cricut basswood. I am sorry that we do have a Cricut Explorer on the table. I was using the Maker in the other room to cut balsa wood, or excuse me, basswood for another project today, and forgot to bring it back on here. So this is a Cricut Explorer Air 2, which you can totally use if you wanted to use wood veneer from Cricut or something a little thinner, but we are using the knife blade for this one cut today, so that is why you would need a Cricut Maker. Yeah.
How necessary is the nail gun for Becca's project? I don't have one. Should I go buy one? Was the question that Shauna had.
Anna's?
Yeah, mine and Anna's that we did together. I would highly recommend that you have one. You can definitely
it wouldn't be fun.
You could probably glue it together.
You could probably glue it. Now, it wouldn't be fun to use
I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying some of the angles and things that you're shooting in, like even with a nail gun, are tricky.
Yeah. Oh. And Mary Ann, let's go ahead. We'll try to answer as many as we can on the live for you today. Mostly because me and Becca basically wrote all those supply lists, so we kind of know what's going on there. But if we don't answer all the ones for you today, ask in the Facebook group and then tag me and Becca, and we'll go on there and answer those for you, my dear. So guys, I'm going to go over some supplies. Feel free to ask any questions you might have about the project, about me and Becca, about the membership that we have, anything you want to. So all these supplies are also linked in the description below if you miss any or if I go too fast. The only thing that's not linked is this specific color of paint because I didn't have it with me. So the color paint is sand gray, and this is the Americana Decor. It's just acrylic paint. So we have our frame from our frame masterclass. The backing is 11 by 11 and the actual frame itself comes out to 13 by 13. Then we have our Cricut basswood that we're going to be using. We have an EasyPress mat to go along with our black HTV because we're going to be ironing on wood today. We also have some gloves because in the project I made, we had some staining and painting. I don't know if we'll have time for that today, but the stain that we used is our favorite, guys. This is almost gone. It's Early American. Gorgeous stain. Loved it. And we dry brushed on here, as you can see, the nice little kind of finish there. That's what we use that sand gray paint for. Yeah, so we have that, a staining cloth, a little can opener there, just some white acrylic paint. We're using this for the backing, so as you can see, we painted the back. It doesn't have to be a specific type of paint. We do love chalk paint though, just because it requires less coats to have more coverage, so we do like that. We have some jute that we have just, as you can see, detailed our little pumpkin there. Let's see here. Paintbrushes, one of them is coarse because we're going to be dry brushing with one, so we don't want it to be like a perfect little paintbrush. And then this one for our backing is a little bit of a better quality paintbrush. We have some scissors. We have our knife blade to go with our basswood, which you also will need a StrongGrip Mat for. So yeah, we have a fresh one today. Am I missing it? Oh, our staple gun. Oh. So this is an amazing staple gun. Love this thing. This arrow fastener, we use it all the time. Yeah, so you can get this pretty cheap. Again, this is linked in the description for you guys. We love this staple gun. I keep wanting to say nail gun because we've used the nail gun so often.
We do have some questions. I'm going to interrupt you.
Come.
Miss Debbie said, I heard that iOS 14 has made it so people can't access fonts like those from MGL. Has this been corrected? So to my knowledge, they have not released another iOS update that will correct that issue. I am one who is suffering from that issue as well. I don't know if it's all phones, but I have heard several people who have updated don't have access to them. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it. It is an iOS update issue, so just be on the lookout for it.
Yeah.
If you haven't sent an email to iTunes, maybe do that so that they are very well aware that it is an issue.
Yeah.
Hold on. Shauna says the list for Tanner's veneer project is short. Are we going to need any vinyl, HTV, or print and cut? So Shauna, I did just update that a little bit ago. So there are a few extra things on there, but no, you're not going to need vinyl, HTV, or print and cut. It is, I we added faux leather to that too. So it's faux leather and veneer.
Guys,
and
you're going to see a lot of leather in this summit, but leather's so in and so cute, and we love the color that we use so much.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys are gonna want to get a lot of that 143 vinyl leather because it's so cute.
Yeah. So then Miss Vicky said, I'm new. I haven't taken my Cricut Maker out of the box yet. What is the best place to start and how to decide on font bundle packages? And Miss Carol answered for us, which I loved her answer. She said, my suggestion is to watch MGL videos for beginners, unbox machine, and make projects that come with the machine, then look at MGL fonts when you have spare time. Okay. I love that suggestion.
Carol. No, not Carol. What, Miss Vicky. Vicky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I can spill these beans, mostly because Tanner already has, so that's fine. So all throughout the summer, for several weeks, I was working on a project that Tanner allowed me to kind of take the wheel on and create by myself, and it was a 30-day challenge on how to master your Cricut in 30 days. So
literally everything you need to know.
Guys, it's from unboxing your Cricut all the way to making projects for beginners. I mean, we give you guys everything, tips and tricks. We show you the in and outs of your machine, of the software. We have like really basic videos diving into what is printing, how to write with your Cricut, how to draw with your Cricut, how to use iron-on properly, how to use regular adhesive vinyl properly. I mean, so many, 30 videos for you guys.
And when does that launch?
Now, do not quote me on the date. It's supposed to launch the first week of October-ish.
Yes.
That is if all goes well, if our amazing team can get everything together for you guys. We want to make sure it's all perfect, dot all those I's, cross all those T's, and that is going to be free with our yearly Best Value membership, guys. We're just going to give that to those of you guys free. So if you are a beginner just like Miss Vicky and you have not yet opened your Cricut, or maybe you ordered it and you don't even have it yet, it is an amazing resource for you guys to have in order to not only kind of see what your Cricut can do, but to master it. Like, we will make sure that you guys are comfortable with your machines in 1 month, and that's only if you want to do 1 video a day. You guys can speed through this process and be Cricketing great, amazing, really awesome project in a week if you want to. I mean, it's going to be awesome. So definitely grab the Best Value yearly membership if you haven't already. It's incredible for beginners. It was already created with beginners in mind, but now even more so because of that amazing 30 days to master your Cricut little challenge that we've got for you guys. And also with our membership, not only do we have that amazing brand new course launching for you guys, but we already have over 4,000 digital cut files, almost, if not over 500 amazing fonts. We offer free commercial licensing. We have some other fun e-courses that you guys can get if you're a yearly member. Printable guides, a member-only Facebook group, so much goodness, guys. We like to say we are the hub for your inspiration, education, and motivation here for Makers Gonna Learn if you guys have a die cutting machine. So definitely check us out. Let me know if you have any questions about the membership, and I would love to answer them. But I have went through basically all the supplies that you guys are going to need. I am sorry that we're not going to be cutting that basswood out today. It would just take too long. So we're going to go ahead and start off like we have already cut that out because it will take a while for you guys, unless you wanted to use that wood veneer, you know, whatever you wanted to use. So I guess we'll just pop into Design Space and start creating and showing you guys how we have that all mapped out in Design Space with our, you know, our frame, sizing and all that good stuff, because you guys know how particular we are about that. So we'll pop over and see what's going on. And guys, I just want to tell you, me and Becca are not bitter about it. We're very happy about it, actually, that Tanner was able to fix our keyboard, because it was giving us a lot of trouble and now it's not. So glad that that little thing helped so much. Yes. So here is the project we're going to be using today. We do have 2 cut files that we are taking advantage of today. First thing that we did was add in our dimensions of our project, and you guys know how we did that, okay? We added a square and then a smaller square, and that's just how we did it. So this represents our frame here. And I'm actually going to come out a little bit. Now, to get this cut file how we wanted it, which was this happy fall, all we did was have our pumpkin here. Now, this is the morning pumpkin cut file, and you can see how cute and detailed it is. But all we want is the general pumpkin shape. So what we're going to do is go over to Contour. We're going to click Hide All Contours, just like that. Now, if you go out, you can see that it hid everything we wanted it to inside, but we do want that little stem. So we're gonna go back to hide contours and unhide that stem. So now, guys, that is almost perfect. We want to connect this, and how we're gonna do that is by taking a shape and connecting these together. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a shape. I'm gonna grab a circle. Let me know if I'm going too fast for you guys. Just let me know, slow me down. Now we're gonna stretch that circle out, pop it into here. Now we're gonna come and get in closer. I wanna be able to see what I'm doing. Stretch that circle out, make him a little bit skinnier. Put him here. Now we're gonna start rotating. We're gonna rotate our circle, and you see we're kind of getting there right where we want to. And just play around with it, guys. Play around with it till you like how it is. Be picky with it. Almost there. It's looking great. Looky there. Okay, perfect. So when you have it just about where you want it, all you're going to do, guys, is click off of it, click all of it, and click weld. Now, I see the comment there on where did I go to hide contour. So this is where I went to hide contour. If I wanted to take this one, or I guess I have to take this one. I can't hide contour with it right now. Let me take this, duplicate it, and delete the pieces of it. Let me see if I can hide contour. Okay, so now down here, if you can follow my mouse, contour will be on the bottom right of your layers panel. So you can click contour right there and be able to contour the pieces out, all that good stuff. So that right there is where contour is. Now contour is only available in certain types of SVGs, or maybe you have to do what I did here, which is if you click this whole thing, you can see it's not available. But if I go and I ungroup it, I can go in here and click the different layers and contour the different layers. So you can only contour like a layer at a time, if that makes sense. Speaking of that, this is the cut file we're going to be working with next, and we have already ungrouped that. So now we can kind of drag down the layer we want, which is just that happy fall. So we do not need those. We're going to erase that, and now we need our happy fall. Now you can go in and contour and get all those little pieces out, or you can take a shape, which in this circumstance, this is probably the easiest thing to do in my opinion. Cover what you do not want, or cover what you do. Both does the same thing. And once you have that covered, select both of them and go down here to the layers panel right where contour is all the way over and click slice.
Now, for those of you who have never used slice before, the reason that Rachel got rid of the other layers before she hit slice was because you can only slice using 2 layers at a time.
Correct. Yes.
So definitely
now
keep that
2
in
layers counting your shape.
Yeah. One is the shape that you're actually cutting with.
Yes, absolutely. So now you can see we have all these different layers, and we don't need any of them. So now we're gonna just go ahead and erase those, and now we have our happy fall. So easy. So perfect.
Miss Amanda, our friend Amanda here close to us, said, "Hey guys, could really use some prayers. My grandmother passed away yesterday." And
Amanda.
We definitely will be praying for you and your family, Amanda.
Absolutely.
Thank you for letting us know so that we can pray for you and stand with you. It does not. It's just not easy, and we know that, and we are sorry and are praying for you.
Absolutely.
For sure.
So sorry for your loss, Amanda. So sorry for that. It's hard to get crafty after that.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm glad to know, because listen, there's a lot of prayer warriors in this crafting community, which we're so blessed for. So we will definitely pray.
Well, that's just part of Makers Gonna Learn in the community that we have. Like,
absolutely,
we want to know those things. We want to know any struggles or issues or whatever, so we can stand with you in prayer with that for sure.
We're a family. Yep. We're a family. So guys, was that the easiest tutorial or what? Like, that was so easy. So that's all we did. Once we have our pumpkin there, we're going to worry about sizing our happy fall into our pumpkin, which I wanted mine to be pretty big, I wanted mine to take up quite a bit of space. And then once I like that, I'm just going to select both of those and group it. And what group does is, all that does is attach things for me here on the canvas. It will not transfer over to when you cut or anything like that. It's just for the canvas. So now you can see this is a little bit big. I kind of just want it to accentuate the frame, but not overpower the frame. So I want it to be a little bit smaller in that frame there. So this is a really good size. And again, guys, don't forget, we've just taken our dimensions of our frame here, which is 13 inches, and popped them in here and then added another square just for us to be able to visualize like the space that we have in our frame. So we always highly recommend doing that. And now, guys, this was for visualization purposes. So you don't need this. You can erase it, or you can hide it, whatever you want to do. And we already have one of these created right up top here. So this is what we have for this project. Super simple, super easy. These will cut on different mats, of course. And if you want to use that basswood, you need to make sure that you are using a Maker and not an Explorer. But for today, since we already have our pumpkin cut out, we can just kind of go about this like normal. We're not going to cut him out.
So two things.
Sure.
Our friend Shay said earlier that she has seen pumpkins like this cut out. So if you do not have a Maker and want to use, you know, a thicker wood cut out, then you can definitely purchase that.
Oh, yeah.
Also, if you missed the first of the live, we mentioned that if you don't have a Maker, then the Cricut veneer is an excellent option if you want that wood finish for pumpkins to get to cut that out. So you can definitely use your Air 2 to do that. And then Miss Melissa said, good news, I just got married this weekend. Congratulations. What a great weekend to get married. How fun.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
That's fantastic. I also got married in September. I love September weddings. Those are nice. Okay. So make sure that you mirror this, guys. We're using HTV. We're going to mirror this. I'm trying to see and make sure that I have enough HTV. I think I have just enough. I've snagged I snagged a scrap from our scrap bin, which I highly recommend keeping some scraps. So we're going to click our Cricut device, which is our little, what? Oh, it would help if this was on. Totally. Shauna, good question.
For the advent calendar, Shauna, is that what you're talking about? The duck canvas for the advent calendar?
No.
Was there duck canvas on a banner?
Yeah, the canvas for Tanner's Star has canvas on it.
I'm sorry. I didn't have anything to do with that project, so I totally forgot about it.
No, because Becca's using duck canvas as well.
Yes, that's why I asked.
Not very much. I think, well, it's long, but
if
it's not a lot. It's about 17 by 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 17 by 5. That's what I cut out. But again, you guys, just like all the projects we're going to show you, feel free to make them smaller, larger, you know, go nuts. We just teach you the general tutorial, and then you guys can go nuts with the sizing. So if you don't have that much canvas, then you can make a smaller project with a smaller banner, if that makes sense.
Marianne, the fine point blade does come with a Maker. Yes, it does. It comes with the Maker and the Air 2.
Okay. This is everyday iron-on. I'm going to give that more pressure. And then we'll watch this cut out for a bit. What do you think, Becca? You want to watch it cut out?
Let's watch it.
Sure. Well, we'll see how she cuts out. Oh, you got to flip the camera thing if you don't care.
Of course.
Flip him away from you.
They don't want it upside down? Is it upside down?
I don't know if it's upside down, but no, it's not upside down. Okay. So, let me move all this junk out of the way, guys. My goodness. So, we have, I know it's on the purple mat. Nobody come for me. I didn't have another mat to get. So, it's on the purple mat. Don't do this at home.
Nobody
what do they say?
for me.
We'll put a little strip on the bottom that says, caution, do not try this at home. We're going to load her in.
We'll say she's not sticky, even though she looks brand new.
It's brand spanking new. But you know what? No one come for us. Okay, so we're going to let that cut. And
here's the thing. You can do lots of different things that's not recommended. Are there better ways? Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you can't do it a different way.
It's true. Yeah. It's true. I agree. Guys, I want you to look at this stain. Look how gross.
It's disgusting. I thought our Jacobine was bad, but that was
couldn't
way
read
worse.
This one. That's disgusting, guys. We're
really
nasty. What's wrong with us?
Oh, man. We'll blame it on Tanner since he's not up here.
Darn Tanner. Why has he got to make everything gross?
Does the 30-day challenge start when you sign up for the annual membership?
Oh, great question, Heather. So it's kind of a challenge just if you want to take part in it. So like it will be a part of your yearly membership that you will have throughout the duration of that membership. So you can start it on the first day you become a yearly member, or you can start it on the 3rd year of becoming a member. It's kind of like it's always there for you. So, you know, whenever you want to take advantage of that, if you do, it'll be there.
Miss Tiffany says, hey makers, I watch you all every day while working remotely. I'm about to become a monthly member. I can't afford the yearly right this minute. I also have a fall wedding. Love a fall wedding, and I have mine coming up 10/10/2020, so very soon.
Oh my goodness,
so
congratulations.
Exciting. Yes, we're so excited that you want to become a member. You will love it. And then Shauna said, thanks, I don't have any duck canvas, so I want to buy enough for the advent calendar and the star. So Shauna, we use duck canvas all the time. It is very affordable. I'm going to encourage you to get more than what you actually need for Summit, because it's good to just have in your craft room for other things. We use it all the time.
We do. We've used it in several different projects and stuff like that. I mean,
Shay says, I want to make her, but keep thinking about how you both have mentioned it's not very stable. So I have a couple of thoughts. Yes, the Air 2 is our preference as far as reliability. It's a good workhorse.
Yeah.
Here is one thing I do want to point out. I personally have a Maker at home. I've never had any issues with it. However, we use our Makers way more than you're going to use it.
Yeah, we're very hard on
crafters here.
Yeah.
Crafting, we literally just craft 8 hours a day. And so I'm not, like, I think, like, commercially, a review commercially is not the same as a review would be personally. Does that make sense?
I agree. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Kind of like you guys asking how often, if you want to switch to the other camera.
Yes.
Kind of like if other people say, no, they don't want to see this idiot. They're tired of looking at the stage.
I don't have a signal.
What? You darn thing. It's kind of like you guys asking how often that we change our blades. Like we change our blades completely depending on how much we use them, which is quite a lot. We change blades like, we probably need to change them every like 3 weeks, but we don't, but we need to. And you guys probably will not have to change a blade for maybe 3 months. I mean, you guys will not have to do a lot of that.
A couple of questions. Any discount on the Fall Summit? We are currently not
right now, at least.
Offering a discount, yes.
Yeah.
But I can drop a link for you for sure. Then Anita says, I have the professional. What comes with it? I've almost watched all videos for business. Are you talking about the professional tier Design Make Sell?
Yeah, you're talking about Design Make Sell. So Design Make Sell and Maker's Gonna Learn are different. Design Make Sell is the amazing business course that Tanner and the team have developed to allow you guys to design and sell all the projects you make, building a business. It's really nitty-gritty business, whereas Maker's Gonna Learn, like I mentioned, is crafting. We give you guys cut files, fonts, a lot of training, a lot of teaching, a lot of inspiration on that front, so that is different than Design Make Sell.
Which, spoiler alert, could or could not be relaunching very soon with several new videos in Inkscape. So get excited if you are already a Design Make Sell. If you've already purchased the course, then you will also be getting those new videos. Exciting. Brooke says, what if I already in the last month purchased the yearly membership? Can I take part now? So not yet because it hasn't launched, but you will be able to take part
as soon as it launches.
As soon as it launches,
which
yes.
It's supposed to be in early October. Nobody quote me. Nobody write that on your calendars. I do not want to be. I do not want to be the one to blame.
We did just have a Q4 meeting earlier before the live, which is why we were a little bit late, and that was discussed that it would be the 1st of October. So hopefully that is on track for everything. Aaliyah says, I'm chugging along Design Make Sell too. Finally picked a name. What is your name, Aaliyah? I'm dying to know.
Gosh, this mat is so sticky.
Are you regurting it? No regrets?
Oh, well, look at that. That's nice. Hey, guys, do not use a purple mat.
How much is Design Make Sell? I'm starting my own business in Kentucky and have not had much luck on Etsy.
So it's not for sale right now.
Correct.
But maybe if you want to stick around, like maybe see a live later on this week or something. I mean, you never know. So I don't know. Maybe then you'll know how much it is. I don't know.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, stick around.
That's all we're gonna say about that.
Yes.
Now, you guys have seen me paint. I'm not going to paint because that's nutso. I mean, I took this paint here and I took this brush here and I painted like 4 coats of it, okay? I think we all can wrap our heads around that.
Aaliyah's shop name is Yeah, I Made It.
Stop! What? I love that.
That's fantastic.
I love that.
Who doesn't love saying that? Who
Yeah,
does not love when
that.
someone says, "Oh my gosh, where'd you get that?" And you're like, I made it.
I made
no
it.
big deal. I'm kind of a big thing.
No big deal. No.
I love that.
I had a friend come over to my house for the first time this past weekend, and she picked out a couple of things and was wondering who my Etsy dealer was. And I'm like, it's me. I'm my Etsy dealer. It's me. And she's like, you get to do that for work and then take it home? I can't even believe it. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's pretty great.
Brooke says, okay, thanks. What is the 30-day challenge exactly? So Rachel mentioned it a little bit, but it's really great for new Cricut crafters.
Complete beginners.
Yeah, complete beginners. It's from opening your Cricut. Literally, we have an unboxing video.
Yeah.
From opening your Cricut to all the way to creating a project, and it's all the information that you like. If you are a brand new Cricut, this is all the information that you need to become a successful Cricut crafter.
This is it.
Yeah.
This is literally, guys.
Yeah.
If you can do this course, like you can do it.
And it's easy. I mean, it's very informative, very step-by-step, very like user-friendly.
And it's
you
not.
You guys are going to love it.
And there's some classes on terminology that just kind of, because guys, I think the biggest thing about people becoming a beginner with Cricut is that it's almost like a whole new language, and it can seem daunting and overwhelming because you can watch beginner videos, but even in the beginner videos, we say, and I do it all the time, guys, I'm so bad about it. I just start saying these Cricut words that I feel like,
what they mean.
Like I feel like everybody should know it. But if you're a brand new beginner, you don't know what burnishing is. You might not know what weeding is. You don't know what HTV is.
Yeah.
And then, so I have one on basic Cricut terminology, so like what you do with your hands and techniques. And then I have one all about just design space terminology that really does help, guys. And I really tried my best to incorporate these videos in different videos. I didn't want to cram so much in one video for you guys. So it's very beginner friendly and super easy to understand. And I had a ton of fun doing it for you guys, and I do hope you enjoy it. So that is a part of the yearly membership. Will be soon for Makers Gonna Learn. So again, if you're a Cricut beginner, it's the place to be, guys. We are the membership for you. Okay, so I'm going to start to stain this with Early American. I have my staining cloth here, and I have to tip the can now. And we're just going to stain it. And this is a gorgeous color, guys. It's so pretty. Usually what I like to do as well, guys, I'll tell you this, is I will do the edges and the insides before I'll do anything else. I just got overly excited a minute ago, so I started doing the other side. But the edges and the insides are my least favorite part to do, so I do those first and get them out of the way so that I can just do the pretty part on the outside. It's my favorite part to do. So I'm just going to be careful and not put too much stain on my staining rag here. And we're going to have to order some more Early American, Becca.
Yeah, we are.
It's gorgeous. And it does really, really well with this dry brush technique, which we are going to be showing you guys today. Love it. And guys, we're almost out of these frames too. We need to get some more frames done. I had to cut my own backing for this one, you know. I mean, like, who am I? You know? Good grief. So, just staining away. Again, I love this stain. Now guys, I know that we are partial to Jacobean, and we are not cheating Jacobean. We still use Jacobean, but sometimes when you just get something new like this and you love it, you just want to use it all the time. So that's what we've kind of done with Early American. And we're going to be dry brushing this today, like here in just a second, because stain dries so quickly, and you can actually dry brush on top of fresher stain, no problem at all. It really doesn't have any effect on it. Now, because of the summit that you guys will see Miss Becca's twin sister Anna, and this is no hate to Anna because everybody does it differently, but she's going in here, guys, with like a paintbrush. Like, she's dipping it into the stain and just brushing. And while it's the way to do it, I mean, you're going to stain it, I would not paint over that stain immediately. Whereas this, if you're doing this, then I'm going to take this clean side and then go right over my work and make sure I get all of this
off. It's hysterical. I make fun of her all the time.
Then you can paint on it. But the way Anna does, I mean, I was watching her,
like
guys,
drenched.
because I have the privilege, it is a privilege, to be able to help be in here and produce and help film all of the summit videos. So I get to see them all and I edit them all. So it's super, super great. I absolutely love editing videos. So I get to see all the bloopers and all the behind the scenes, and it just cracks me up. So that's just one thing that I would not recommend doing, is going in here with a paintbrush and then trying to paint over it. So now you can see barely any came off. So I've done my job really well. I'm going to place that cap back on our stain and place it somewhere where I hope I will not knock it off. And now we're going to go into dry brush. So I love, 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 love dry brushing. It's so nice. The biggest tip that I have for you guys is to go with the grain of the wood. It's so easy to make this not look as professional. And I'll actually show you guys. You see this one? I did it with the wood grain. This one, I did not. See the difference? Do we see the difference? Can we see it?
You wouldn't think it would make that big of a difference, but it really does.
It does. With the grain, without. With the grain, without. So,
although, Rachel, in this particular instance, I'm going to be honest, I think I like the other one better.
What? I like this one better.
Weird? Like, I don't think I've ever said that.
But do it however you want to. But I personally like doing it with the grain.
Yeah, 99% of the time, I would say that as well.
Right, yeah. But hey, you know, to each their own. If you don't want to do it on the grain, don't do it on the grain.
Carol just said, OMG, the UPS man just delivered my Lynn Lily glue gun. Happy girl. I bet you are happy.
Peep, peep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. We love her. Okay, so we're going to set him to the side. Everything's a him or her to me. Has anyone noticed that? I'm sorry.
Yes.
It's a problem. It's a problem. So now I have some paint on my brush. Not a lot, just a little. And I'm actually going to brush it off. We don't want all that. We just want like the teeniest, tiniest amount on there. So now we're going to go in, and the grain on this guy goes, it kind of just goes with it. So it's this way, this way, this way, and this way. So it's all kind of really uniform. So I'm just going to take this and just brush, okay? Go all over the whole entire frame. You can always go back in with some more, like I'm definitely going to have to. Just get more, dry brush. You can't do it bad, I'm telling you. And it's so forgiving, guys. Guess what? If you don't like the way it looks, guess what? Just sand it off and redo it.
Just put more stain over it. That's what I do. The only thing that you could do wrong is put too much paint on the brush.
Kind of like right here. But hey.
But you can get a paper towel and wipe it off, like scuff it up. That's what I do.
Yeah. You can get a staining cloth, or not a staining cloth, a sanding block if you want to. You can scuff it up in that way.
Yeah,
I mean, you know.
That bottom piece looks really good.
Dealer's choice, you know. Whatever you want to do. And then go in here on the sides, on the edges. Just get a little bit in there. I don't go overboard on the edges like I do kind of the front. Just do it a little bit. I just want to kind of make it look even. But I mean, it's looking really, really good. You can see kind of the technique that I'm going for. And if you want to even it out, like you see there's a ton here. If you just want to even it out, just start evening it out. You know, you can't do it bad, really. And like Becca was talking about, you don't like some of it, get this, start buffing it out. See there? See there? We're buffing it.
Melissa said, I want to get a Lynn Lily glue gun, but I have 3 different glue guns, one being a hot glue pen. I've never heard of that. I'm very intrigued. Trying to figure out how to justify it to my husband. So, Melissa, this is how you justify it. You donate it to someone who doesn't have one and say, it was charitable, and now I need another one because I don't have one. It's very easy.
Hilarious.
Trip and like throw it down the steps and I mean, there are lots of ways around this.
Tripping. This is hilarious. I fail.
Sherry got her Lynn Lily today too. No, not today. I got my Lynn Lily. She got one. That's fun. Very exciting. Sherry, we were making a super cute happy fall pumpkin themed project. It's adorable. Look at that. Oh, I love it. It looks like it's from Pottery Barn.
Listen, again, guys, I can't take creds. It's Courtney. Courtney does amazing at picking out a project, so you can see how cute this is going to be. And then,
Sherry said, "Don't justify it, just do it." To the Lynn Lily.
She's right. She's right. What are we thinking, Becca? Like,
So
look how
pretty.
cute this is going to be.
I love.
And guys, I'm kind of stupid today. Totally forgot I had one already stained. But you know what? Will you be able to use that for a different project?
Yeah.
Totally. So we're done with that. Yeah. We're done painting. Like, that's all the painting that there is today, guys.
Marianne says, ooh, Becky, you're so tricky with getting supplies. So I'm going to be 1,000% honest, guys. My husband is so laid back when it comes to me buying things. But if he weren't, I'm pretty crafty when it comes to crafty. I'm crafty.
She's crafty.
I'm crafty when it comes to getting what I want.
It's true.
The other thing is that we both have our own bank accounts. So I kind of just buy what I want and he buys what he wants. And
yeah,
it works out really well.
A lot of people have joint bank accounts. A lot of people have separate. Some people have separate and a joint. Me and James also have separate. And I don't know. I mean, before we got married, we did have a rule. And honestly, if you're a brand spanking newlywed and money's tight, which if you're a newlywed, usually money's tight anyways. Yes. We had a rule made. We went to premarital counseling and everything. Loved that experience. And we decided anything over $50, which you might be thinking $50. But for us, when we were 20 years old newlyweds, $50 is, that's a lot of money. So we decided anything over $50 we ask each other about, or at least run it by, like, hey, I'm going to get this just so you know, whatever. Yeah. So that's good too if you are newlyweds, but still we have separate bank accounts and it works great for us. I enjoy that.
Yeah, I mean, it just works.
It does.
He has access to mine and I have access to his, but I don't ask, he doesn't ask.
Yeah.
And also, if you share the same bank account, how do you buy presents for each other?
That's true. Hey, Becca, don't look at the account statement this month,
right.
Oh, so guys, I'm going to flip this over and staple this down as we're waiting for our EasyPress to heat up. I have him on the very first, I thought I had him on the first heat setting. I want him on the first one for wood, and that's already heated up, but I'm just gonna do this still. This, again, is a great staple gun. We love the staple gun. And it only takes a couple staples. We're just gonna do them here and there. And guys, if you keep your staple gun on the inside of your frame, so if you do it this way and staple instead of this way and staple, it helps a lot with your hand issues. So keep it on there and just staple it. Even if it's a weird angle, it doesn't matter. It does a great job.
Michaela says his money is his and my money is mine. So it doesn't work that way in our family. In our family, my money is mine and his money is ours.
I love that though.
Yeah, very fun. He also makes quite a bit more money than I do. So there's that.
That would determine a lot as well.
Yeah.
Okay, frame done. Look how easy, look how simple, beautiful. We're gonna bring the camera in, get our pumpkin, and here's our pitiful little curly cue of some iron on happening. We're gonna add this down here. Super easy. And I didn't do anything to this cut file except, I didn't do any, moving together or anything. This is just kind of how it was.
It's such a cute font.
I agree. And this is in a file, too, which is great.
Yeah, so is it hand lettered, maybe? I don't know.
Probably. And we're going to get our little EasyPress mat.
Oh, Amanda says you draw money out of the ATM and either put it on a prepaid card or pay cash. Okay.
That's smart. Yeah. So all he sees is the cash withdrawal. Then James would be like, "What the crap did you spend $200 on?" I'd be like,
I spent $50 on you, but the rest went in my closet."
It was me, actually. That's hilarious. So since I stained and painted this is a great little thing to tell you. Since I stained and painted this a month ago, when I prepped the project for last month's release, I'm going to go ahead and iron on this without a Teflon sheet. But if you guys have stained and painted this in the past day or two, I would use a Teflon sheet or some butcher's paper or something like that over this to kind of protect your paint and your stain. Just because paint and stain that has not cured fully can be a little bit tricky with ironed on wood or with the EasyPress. So we don't want to ruin our project. So I'm just going in here with our baby EasyPress, not applying a lot of pressure, moving it around on that first heat setting, which would equal around 300 degrees. And I'm just moving it around a little bit. And I'm seeing a lot of bubbles.
Miss Linda said 47 years, one account, and a great husband. That's amazing. My parents are the same way. They've been married for 44 years, and they have like 7 or 8 accounts, but they are all joint accounts.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know how they do it. My poor mother.
Poor mother.
She said to my dad the other day, because my mom she stays at home now. She watched my kids until they were in school.
That's so nice.
And both of my brother's kids. So now she just stays home and she quilts all the time. That's all she does.
That's perfect.
She asked my dad the other day if she could have an allowance. And he's like, what?
Can I have an allowance?
She said, I just need to know if I can have $30 or $40 or whatever it was a month. And he was like, but what do you want it for? And she said, it doesn't matter. I just need to know if I can have it. And then when he said yes, which he would have said yes anyway.
Right, like, come on now. That's ridiculous.
Like, okay, I want to do this quilt of the month, which, like, when you think about it, it's like a block per month. It's like $30 a block, which is a lot of money for a quilt when you add it up. But she said, I don't care. It's all I do. It's what I want to do. And I totally get that. Being a crafter, like, totally understand that.
God love her.
But my mother is hysterical the way she words things to get my dad. She either words it really interesting or, like, tries to plant things in his ear to make it his idea.
Which usually, Becca, with men, that's the way you got to do it.
Or she says, Becca, can you ask your daddy if I can have blah, blah, blah? Yes. Makes me ask because he won't tell me no.
Because he won't. Wow.
It's the perk of being a daddy's girl.
True.
Yep.
True.
Megan says, mine has hobbies that are a lot more expensive, so he just turns a blind eye to anything I buy for crafting.
Good.
I love that.
So, guys, all I'm going to do is turn him over, and I have a little piece. Becca, you're good at estimating. How long is this, Becca?
I'm going to say 12 inches.
12. You know what? God, I got to do it.
Are you going to guess it?
I got to measure it.
It might be 13.
Okay.
But go ahead.
It might be 13.
Yeah.
I was thinking like 8, so I'm really off. Oh my God, it's 13. Whatever, guys. Yay. Whatever. It's a piece of jute. I'm not even gonna go there. Whatever.
No, it's just so funny because
it's already pissed me off.
Had a conversation earlier about estimating, and we were talking about like from our desk to the wall and all this stuff. And Rachel was like, it could be 5 feet. It could be 12 feet. I wouldn't know. And I'm like, well, I'm pretty good at estimating.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Oh, it's so funny. Yeah.
Vicky says, woohoo, took your suggestion and joined with the best membership for makers.
Woohoo!
I'm excited.
Yes.
Yay, that is so exciting. You joined at a good time, right in time for the holidays and craft inspiration and all the wonderful cut files coming out for the holidays.
It's a good time.
Fantastic.
Good time. So I just kind of placed my 13-inch piece of jute around here a couple of times, like 2 or 3. I just kind of want to get a little kind of stem look going. And now I'm going to cut this. This is going to be the back. No one's going to see it. And now on the front, I'm going to add me a little bow. Like here on our finished one, you can see our little bow that we added. So for that, we actually doubled up some jute. So we have jute that we have just cut into 2 strands. I'm actually going to get out a little bit so you guys can just see this a little bit better.
Our friend Kat said celebrating our 29th anniversary today.
Happy anniversary,
goodness. Miss Kat. She said it's much happier than last year's anniversary of my husband's cancer surgery. Radiation starts this week for him. By the way,
Kat, do I remember that?
A bank account. I wasn't here,
I think I remember that, Kat. You talking about your anniversary and having to kind of like celebrate in the hospital. I was like, that's so sad. Yeah. Well, Kat, listen. Praise the Lord that you guys, all of you, everyone really, has made it another year and you were able to celebrate your 29th wedding anniversary. Happy anniversary, my dear.
Tiffany says, well, monthly members have access to all of the seasonal stuff you just mentioned. So monthly members have access to all of our cut files. So all of the seasonal cut files that I was referring to, absolutely you will have access to. You do not have access to the fonts, of course, but like project guides and things like that, of course, you have access to those as well. Absolutely. However, you cannot sell the projects that you use with the cut file, so bear that in mind. As a yearly member, you have access to a free commercial license that gives you, it helps you legally sell with our cut files.
Yep, and that is
keep that in mind for sure.
That is in the yearly only.
Miss Carol, it is not a font. It is a cut file. It's part of a cut file that we, being Rachel, contoured out part of. Is it not an adorable font though? Like I wish it were. It's cute.
Look at this.
Look at all these people dabbing. Like I
don't even know.
It's adorable. Okay.
So guys, all I need to do now is hot glue my tiny bow on here.
Look at that, Rachel. You say you can't make a bow. Look how cute that is.
That's about the only bow I can make.
Whatever. If you can tie your shoes, you can make a bow.
Gordy showed me how to make this bow.
You wear Birks and Crocs. I've never even seen you tie your shoes.
I don't know how. No, I'm joking.
It's because you're a homeschool kid.
My mama never taught me how to tie my shoes. My husband had to teach me.
Yep, hospital cafeteria chicken strips alone last year.
I remember that.
Oh. Kat, that is so sad. I'm glad this is different. Do you have plans for today or this week or this weekend?
I hope so. Do something fun. So we're just going to take a tiny little bit of hot glue right here and hot glue this bow onto that little kind of jute loop that we made around the stem of our pumpkin. I keep calling it a pumpkin too because pumpkin is just a way cuter way to say it in my opinion. So once you have it like this, you can trim these off if you want to. So a lot of people don't want them invading in the look of it. So you can take them and then trim these if you want to do that. You don't have to. You can leave one side longer, whatever you want to do. I just kind of wanted to free up to be able to just see Happy Fall a little better. So once you have that, guys, the only other thing that we did was we hot glued our pumpkin onto our frame here. That's it. So we have our frame is done, and now you can kind of pick what you want on your frame. Like I want this to be the top and the bottom, you know, kind of look at your frame and see how you want it. And then all we're gonna do is just literally hot glue it in the center. So we're gonna add a substantial amount of hot glue. Feel free to use E6000. You can even use some foam squares to give it a little bit of dimension up off of it if you wanted to do that. But we're just going to hot glue it there in the center. And once I add this hot glue, guys, you want to kind of work pretty fast with hot glue because it does love to dry. So I'm going to be relying on you guys and Becca to quickly tell me if I'm in the center or not because I can't see it very good. So I'm going to flip it over. Use my hot glue gun, and I'm literally just adding like a ton in here. You can't have enough.
Leia says, I love you all so much, and y'all's videos are the only ones that help me. Thank you so much for saying that. Go down just a little bit. Thank you so much for saying that. That is so, so, so sweet. We're so glad that you have found us and that you are able to watch live with us for the first time today. Super fun.
Hooked on you. She said, Rachel, you didn't need to know how to tie your shoes. You were homeschooled. You could just be barefoot.
She's not wrong, Rachel.
It's true. All I wore was pajamas all day. I don't even remember much, honestly. I know I had a great childhood.
So when I was homeschooled, my mother was like, I'm just going to say it, a Nazi.
Okay.
When it came to homeschool, like we had to get up at a specific time. We had to have our breakfast. We had to get dressed. We had to get ready, and we had to be ready for school in the schoolroom at 8 a.m.
So it was like
what's the perk of being a homeschool kid if you can't sleep until at least 8?
Yeah, I'd say 8 was a good sleep in time. Now we have 2.
What EasyPress should Crystal use with infusible ink, Rachel?
So that's a great question. You have to use the size EasyPress that is larger than your infusible ink project. So you cannot use, or you should not use, like the EasyPress Mini on something that's like 6 inches or something like that.
Well, for one, the EasyPress Mini is intended for you to like move around, and you don't want to move around on it on infusible ink. Yeah. If you're doing shirts, like kid shirts and adult shirts, I personally have the 10x12 at home specifically for infusible ink so that it covers it all and I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, it's true. But you literally cannot use an EasyPress that is smaller than your infusible ink project. It will not work well. So yeah, we don't want you guys to be fooling with that.
Rachel is pulling up a fun treat for you all.
I am.
I think there was one other question I was going to look.
Guys, I don't even know which y'all like better. Like, these are just so stinking cute. Ugh.
Rhonda says, I'm so excited. This is the first live I've been able to be a part of. I just joined as a yearly member a few days ago, and I love watching you guys.
Welcome.
Rhonda from Michigan, welcome. Hello. Thank you so much for joining with us.
Miss Barbara, I see, yeah, lots of questions.
Yeah, go ahead. You go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Miss Barbara says, what kind of wood did you cut with the Maker? This was Cricut basswood, so that is what we use there. It is linked in the description below for you, Miss Barbara, but we use that with our knife blade. Yeah. Okay, Becca.
Sherry, both of you girls are homeschoolers. I've been telling people that this remote learning is harder than homeschooling because you have to abide by a strict schedule. That's true. Yes, we both were. I was homeschooled until 3rd grade, and then my older brothers were in 7th and 9th grade, and my mom got tired of homeschooling my 9th grade brother and sent him to a private Christian school, and she quickly got a job as the administrator there, and Anne and I had to tag along, and we ended up in school there too. So.
Yeah.
So yes. And
Mom
Rachel,
got tired of me
till when?
8th grade.
Okay.
So Mom homeschooled me till 8th grade, and then she got tired of homeschooling me, and then she put me in a private Christian school as well. So
yes.
Yeah.
What was the cordless glue gun? It is a Lynn Lilly glue gun. We love it. It is by SureBonder. Go check it out. They are in stock now, but likely will not be very long. So check it out. We love Lynn and her glue gun.
We do.
Sabrina said, she was, apparently I haven't seen any of her comments.
I haven't seen them either. I have not seen them.
We're seeing them now, though, so that's amazing. I said, good afternoon, ladies. Good afternoon, Sabrina. Becca, my new BFF, who taught me to download cut files and fonts and videos.
Yes.
Woo-hoo! Yeah, I'm so glad to have helped you with that.
Amazing.
And it was so funny because those videos were already planned to come out at a specific time, so it was perfect timing for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's your sneak, friends.
Yep. And I'll answer Miss Donna while Becca goes over.
Yes.
You have to use an EasyPress that's larger than your project, Miss Donna. It has to be larger than your infusible ink project. Now, if you're talking about HTV in general, it does not have to be. But if you're talking infusible ink, your EasyPress has to be larger. Okay, so here is, now you've seen a couple of these guys, but Miss Becca has worked super hard to be able to have more of these finished projects to be able to show you some more sneaks. So this is the one that Miss Anna and Becca created. So cute. They created the crutch, so you know, the little wood
or crochet.
manger.
Apparently we were saying it incorrectly, and someone corrected us, and I'm very glad they did.
Crèche
or crèche. Crèche or crochet. I'm not sure.
I could say I don't care, but
yeah, either way.
It's not nice to say that, but I really don't. Manger.
It's a manger.
It's a
manger.
manger. It's a barn. The wood thing. It's good.
I love it.
I never pronounce anything correctly. So when people tell me I don't, I'm like, yeah.
Well, here's the thing. My mother is very particular about how she pronounces things. She's the one who told me it was a crutch. I'm waiting on her. I've forgotten to tell her that she spelled me as a mom.
I would. Tell her. Be like, sorry, Mom, but it's your fault. So they created that and Mary, Joseph, and Baby Jesus. All of that. Super cute. And then Becca. Is there a closer up?
Yeah, somewhere in there. There's lots of pictures.
Okay, so Becca made these. Oh my God, guys. Okay, so the amazing stockings and the advent calendar Becca poured her heart and soul into.
And can I just stop for a moment?
Of course.
My family.
This was, guys.
I mean, I'm 33 years old. They know me. They know like what my background is. My mother says to me, "Where'd you get the stockings?" So you just put vinyl on the stockings? I'm like, what? No, I didn't do a whole.
Her mom thought that she just put Beckett, Fallon, and Elliot on a stocking.
I said, no, Mother, not only did I make the stockings, I also made the cut file to help everyone else cut out each piece of the stocking.
Yes.
Oh, that's all I got.
That's it. It was an O.
Wow, that's amazing, baby. You did a great job. Oh. Then
guys, she sewed.
Hand sewed it.
She hand sewed these stockings. And then if you go to the left and you look at that amazing advent calendar, she sewed that too.
My sister says to me, "Hey, Becca, where'd you get the blanks for that advent calendar? I wanna get them and let the kids decorate them on Thanksgiving." I was like, I made.
She literally sewed it.
Anyway, so I teach you guys how to make all of this. It's so exciting, very easy to do it.
You see what Aaliyah said? No, Aaliyah said, "Yeah, comma, I made it."
Exactly, Aaliyah.
So cute. So, we're gonna move on. Still, there's still more of these to be able to enjoy. Like, look at these. And guys, she hand wrapped every one of these chocolates.
Yeah, and then Tanner tried to grab one, and I was like, don't dare.
Do it. Because she has 2 kids, Beckett and Fallon, and they need some.
There's 50 pieces of candy there.
Yeah. Like, look at these.
Rachel, how are Lenny and your parents?
Oh, Lenny is great. He has to go to the vet again today. Just some more of his little shots, so he'll be good to go today. And then Miss Crystal, super exciting. Mom and Dad have decided to have a kind of like housewarming party / thank you for everybody that came and were able to help them do like the demo day of, just, here locally, in November on the 12th and 13th, which is exactly a year since the fire, which blows my mind and makes me super, super sad, but so thankful to the Lord and all of you guys who helped so, so much. So Mom, we're actually going to go one day this week and get a bunch of fall decorations for Mom's house and fall it up and get it nice and clean, and then hopefully take some pictures and have some really nice photos of the house and be able to show them to you guys, and then hopefully get with Tanner to do a live stream. Since we're getting into Q4 and it's getting more busier for the holidays, maybe we'll sneak it in on a Saturday morning if you guys would like to, but Mom, she asks all the time about it when you guys can come and see the house virtually, on the live stream. So, but they're doing amazing. They're doing really, really well. We thank you guys so much for everything again. And thank you, Miss Crystal, for asking all the time. That's amazing. So, Becca made these stockings. Incredible stockings. Incredible color choices, right? Right? Look at them. Look at them. So, yeah.
Still more pictures. There's like 40 pictures of those stockings.
There's nothing. Look. Okay, guys. She hand stitched this. Do you see like the stitching around the sides and everything?
Well, don't look at the running stitches. They're not fantastic.
Stop. These were, guys, these were piles of felt sheets. And look what she did. It's incredible. Fun. It's incredible. Okay. Ooh, guys. Oh, some of these, I think these are all of them.
Peep the name on that. Bell Family Established 2020.
Yes. Guys, do you remember in the pro course or whatever? I think it was the pro course. When I made a wedding invitation with like a date that didn't even exist. And I put Courtney and Tanner and you guys flipped out. This one's real, guys.
This is real. They're really married.
The Bell family. So, guys, these are all of some leather ornaments that Courtney made in her summit class. So you get to see all of these and see how to make all of these. They're so cute. Look at that tassel. That tassel is so cute.
So stinking cute.
So guys, leather is
these
so
are all
in this year. Yes. Well, except for the circle. That's just a circle. That's a shape.
Well, and then the Christmas tree. But like the tassel is a cut file that they
Becca, the Christmas tree is a cut file.
Oh,
it's a cut file. It comes with the little holes in the exact place to where all you have to do is like thread it.
Stop it.
Yeah, it's a cut file.
I had no idea.
Guys, listen, we're just setting you up for success with these. So all this leather is so in this year. There's going to be a ton of it in the summit that you guys will be able to see. They're so cute. I love all of these, like so cute. Super simple. There you can see that is the Tennessee state, which is just super meaningful, super cute.
So, but you can use whatever state, obviously, that you're from because we have all of the states in our cut file collection.
Of course. Yeah. So cute. Look at that. Becca's photography for the win. Just so cute. Look at her.
You're
laughing.
Too kind.
Whatever. So simple, so cute. Yeah.
There's lots of pictures
Look
of these
at the
too.
leather.
Yeah.
Like a real close up of the leather. Oh, now these.
Look at
wow.
all these.
What a mishmash here.
I know.
So No, it was hard. So guys, all of these I teach you how to make in one class. So this is my resin class, and these are luggage tags, keychains, ornaments, and then cute little fridge magnets with photos in them made out of mason jar lids.
So yeah, like the theme of this class is great gift ideas.
Yeah, good gift ideas with epoxy. So that's what this is about. So making someone in your life who loves to travel a luggage tag, and if you flip that luggage tag over, it has a place for you guys to write your name, phone number, and address, great things like that.
Super cute.
You can see that clear one with Becca's name on it that we've painted. So cute. We've added some glitter in some of these. We've added some pigment in some of these. In that Mrs. Langston one,
I love it.
That is white pigment in epoxy for the luggage tag, which is on the far right. That is pigment epoxy and glitter. For Lenny and Good Vibes up there, those really, really cute keychains, those are just regular epoxy and then glitter mixed in. I mean, we're just giving you guys all the tips and tricks. And then for the photo magnets, my biggest thing was to teach you guys do's and don'ts on how to create really clear, bubble-free, super professional looking projects with epoxy resin. So if you guys get out of that class and are not super comfortable with epoxy, then you need to rewatch it for sure. So
look at Lucy.
Oh, Lucy's so cute. So that's my mom's pup, Lucy, and me and James. So cute. And then I have a whole clay class that teaches you, I think it's 4 other projects. One of those is an oversized rustic Christmas tag. So this is it. It's out of clay. Super neat. You'll be able to learn how to create that. Then we have a dog paw ornament that we are going to be showing you how to master using, of course, the puppy paw. We have, all of these are bakeable clay, so oven baked clay, and then we have some vinyl on there. Super cute. These little Christmas trees I'm going to teach you how to create. So all of these different textures. There's a lot of different textures in these trees. They are super, super cute. If you can see the green one in the back actually looks brushed kind of.
Yeah.
Really, really neat. They just have so much personality, so much character, and I love creating these whimsical looking trees. Very Scandinavian kind of colors too. And then the last thing I teach you guys how to make in that clay class is Becca used these as stocking tags, which I think is genius. So these can be stocking tags, these can be ornaments. You can use these just as gift tags, you know, on your presents, whatever you want to do. Super cute. They are clay. We did use a piece of metal in order to give it that kind of a texture there. We used some of that but it's not felt, some of that leather that we're obsessed with, and some really cute greenery and HTV just to kind of take those up another notch and add our name on there, which is so stinking cute. So we made one of those for you guys to see. And then guys, first of all,
look how gorgeous.
Look how gorgeous.
Can we talk about, green is my favorite color. So this just speaks to me. And magnolias are like my second favorite flower.
So this is Miss Leah Griffith's summit class that she made for us, and this is kind of like a little gold dipped, really fun crepe paper magnolia that she's going to teach us how to create today, which is gorgeous. So beautiful. Pretty. Yes.
So guys, this is just 7 of the 10 classes that will be available to you in Fall Summit. I have dropped a link and I will do it again for you guys. Fall Summit is, like I said, 10 classes. Each class is around an hour long. And you're going to learn to make 15 to 20 projects in those 10 classes. It is a weekend long event on Saturday and Sunday, October 4th and 5th?
3rd and 4th.
3rd and 4th.
Yep.
Don't be here on the 5th.
Don't be
3rd and the 4th. We generally start at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard and go till around 4 o'clock, 3 to 4. So you're going to learn start to finish all of these projects, and you get to do it. They are pre-recorded videos, but we are live with you while you're watching them.
Yes.
So we get to answer all the questions that you have about the projects. You do get a complete supply list sent to you as soon as you purchase your summit ticket. You are emailed a supply list that gives you all the details for all the supplies needed in those projects. You have lifetime access to these, and it's $197. That's the full price. $197 for the summit. So that makes it $19.70 per class, guys.
Yeah.
Which is so cheap.
That's amazing, guys. You're stealing it. Because if we were to sell these separate, it'd be like $47 or $97 depending on the craft. So it's an amazing value for you guys to be able to learn everything you learn in the summits. It's really, really great. Because the whole point of the summits, I know that the projects look awesome and it all looks super well done and everything like that. And Becky, you can switch back to the camera. They're probably not sick of seeing.
They're probably not. Amazing, how could you be sick of that?
Magnolia. But the whole point of the summits is to make sure that you guys are always leveling up and doing things outside of your comfort zone. You do not grow when you're comfortable. So if you do not want to work with a nail gun, grab that nail gun and make that amazing manger that Anna made. If you're not comfortable using felt, you will be after Becca's videos. I mean, things like that. Clay, epoxy, everything that we've made. Courtney has some some really amazing classes. I mean, everything. All the classes are designed to make you guys better, more well-rounded crafters, and that's all that we want you guys to be. The more you know how to do, the more you'll be capable of in the future if you ever decide to build a business or you just want to make things for yourself. Confidence is key. We want you guys to be confident. We want you guys to be sure of yourselves while you're crafting, and summits are a great way to do that. Plus, they're all focused around Christmas and designing things for your home or for others, or gift ideas and awesome things like that you'll be able to use for years to come. So if you haven't already, definitely grab your ticket to the Fall Summit. It's going to be amazing.
A couple of questions. Megan said, will these pictures be available somewhere to be able to look them over a little more? And then Shauna said, do you have a pic of the star? So I'm going to kind of group my answer for both of those. We will be sharing more photos, more sneak peek photos toward the end of this week and next week. We don't want to give them all to you at one time because we want you to look forward to some stuff.
Right.
So once we have released all of the photos of those, then I will take the pictures and add them to the supply list. With so like the magnolia will be with magnolia supplies, the felts will be with the felt supplies,
yeah, we'll pop
et cetera, so that you guys can have access to this.
Visualize it a little bit more for you. I know that helps. I'm a very visual learner myself, so I understand. Guys, how cute is this project? I hope that you're pumped up for the summit. If you, again, are brand new to the channel, first of all, welcome. We hope that you have enjoyed your time here today. Grab a membership if you haven't already. That yearly membership was created with beginners in mind. We have so many amazing things. If you guys are wanting to know basic things from how to open your Cricut to how to create projects. If you are a little more advanced and you want to use a commercial license to be able to sell projects you make using our cut files and fonts, that's also included in that amazing yearly membership on top of the 4,000 cut files, 500 fonts, printable guides, Facebook groups, so much goodness in that yearly membership that I hope you guys will definitely take advantage of. Click the link that Becca has dropped for you to be able to see all the details that I haven't mentioned about the year membership. See how much you can save being a yearly membership over being a monthly member, because you do save a lot. You are getting the most amount of our benefits for the least amount of your money, which is amazing, because we want to say thank you. So when you guys invest in us for an entire year by becoming a yearly membership, we invest back in you guys with member-only perks for that yearly tier, like those fonts, like that commercial license, and like that amazing 30-day challenge that we're going to have in that yearly membership here in just a couple weeks. So yeah, definitely take advantage of that, guys. It was so fun to see you guys today. I mean, it's been a beautiful day. I feel like we've gotten some great things done today. We've done a lot of crafting today, a lot of brain work, and I hope that you guys will have a great day. Also, me and Becca tried something today and we loved it because
I was just going to bring it up.
Were you?
Yes, because I have heartburn from it.
So me and Becca are a lot alike, okay?
Yeah.
So I think it was, I think I brought it up. I think last week I mentioned that it was on TikTok. I have a TikTok. I know, I'm sorry. I'm not addicted to it. I could do without it, like a lot of things in life, okay? It's just a luxury. And I love the food side of TikTok, the snacks, the keto-friendly stuff that I'll probably never make. But I saw this one, and it was bell peppers, okay? And it was cream cheese on that bell pepper, you know, sliced up. Cream cheese on the bell pepper, and then everything bagel seasoning, okay? Everyone was going nuts for a specific brand of bagel seasoning. I don't really care about that. So I thought, I'm going to go to Walmart on my Walmart order and get all that kind of stuff and make it. Me and Becca brought everything the same in today. Same thing, same bagel seasoning, the same bell peppers, which we were talking so in depth last week. I thought that's what we were gonna do anyways.
Yeah.
Cream cheese, everything. So we both tried it today. It's delicious.
It's so good.
It's delicious. And guys, I'm not even a bell pepper lover. Becca is, but I'm not,
peppers.
and I will eat that all day.
Raw. I don't love them cooked. I'll eat them cooked, but raw is my favorite. I love them.
Okay. But guys, it's good. So if you're looking for a good little snack, a good little pick-me-up, me and Becca both ate it right before the live stream. Delicious, simple, easy. Love it. Love it. So yeah, you guys are awesome though.
We have 9 bell peppers in our refrigerator downstairs.
We do.
They'll probably be gone by the end of the week.
I brought 2 packs.
Yeah.
Becca brought a pack.
But I have more at home.
Listen, it's communal. It's communal. We know that we can, really, me and Becca can just eat each other's food and neither of us really care. Okay? So yeah, it's great. It's awesome.
Good times. If you haven't tried it, try it.
Please
So
do.
good.
You will not be sorry. Something about that everything bagel seasoning.
Oh, good.
It's good. It's nice and it's salty and it's crunchy and it's got some garlic in it, which is, is great. And then maybe like we're talking, we love crunch. So the crunch of the bell pepper plus that everything bagel seasoning. So whoever I can accredit that to on TikTok, thank you, because that's a great little midday snack that's super quick that you can do during your workday. So yeah. Well, guys, we've talked about crafts and the summit and some snacks and
the weather.
We talk about a little bit of everything. Homeschooling.
I think it comes up most days now. Yeah.
Well, now it's an inside joke that's not very inside because our whole crafty family knows it, which is fine. Still inside.
Well, you know when I don't know, we're going to have to do a cut file release of like Tanner's sayings and your sayings. I don't really have any, I don't think yet. But yours will be, one of yours will be, it's because I'm homeschooled.
It's because I'm homeschooled.
Yeah.
Or don't ask me, I got a D in geography.
No, my favorite, what was the one about the Glowforge? Aaliyah, what was it? You can always remember it. Something about it was trash or something. What was it?
No, the Bright Pad.
What? Oh, I said Glowforge.
No,
we love our Glowforge. Bright Pad, you're right. Bright Pad.
Oh, it's trash.
That Glowforge is trash.
Bright Pad.
No, the Bright Pad, yes.
The Bright Pad is trash. It is trash. Becca was asking me where it was one day. I'm like, hopefully in the trash where it belongs. I mean,
Shay says, I wasn't sorry about trying a PSA. Yeah, you're right. Or PSL, they are good. Very
pumpkin
good.
spice latte. Becca, tell them that thing that you got that I said I want what you had, and it was like some kind of cold brew something. Guys, that was better than the latte.
Yeah, I mean, generally, I will get the iced pumpkin spice latte is really good, but you want to know what is half the price and literally better?
Listen, guys, listen.
I get a venti iced pumpkin coffee with cream and spices.
So good.
And I
should have had a straw
so
to
good.
chug it, okay? But it was so good. So good. So if you like pumpkin and you like coffee, try that. Now it is iced, or I liked it iced a lot. I'm a hot coffee gal myself.
I love hot coffee too.
I did like it out.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Now I haven't tried a hot pumpkin coffee that way. I get, if I'm gonna get hot pumpkin, then I just get the hot pumpkin latte.
Right. Maybe we should try hot.
Yeah, I mean, I will.
Maybe
I'll try it. Why not?
Yeah. Tanner brought Starbucks today and didn't even offer to get me and Becca some. I'm a little bit mad, but not really.
I have forgotten to be salty about that, but you just reminded me.
Okay,
so
good.
I will be.
We'll stomp downstairs and be salty, just like women, way too late. And Tanner will be like, what? He didn't even offer. He had a big thing of water and some coffee, and we are his worker bees. And he didn't even care. Whatever.
You said no. That's trash.
No, that's trash.
So that's one of Rachel's phrases. I'm trying to think of what I say over and over all the time.
I think there's more. It sounds funny. I think there's more cut files that we could have of Becca, like her hands holding a measuring tape, or something like that.
Or just a pot,
Your pockets. We need your apron.
Yeah. For sure. There's sawdust in this too. Maybe we can incorporate that. It's kind of messy. I washed it the other day.
I've never washed mine.
And then immediately came and cut some wood. Literal sawdust. It's sort of disgusting.
It's okay.
Anyway.
Oh, Catherine.
Yes, Catherine.
This is a great question.
Sweet, but it is sweet.
I do. Okay, she could probably drink hers black if she wanted to. I need it to be sweet. If I can taste the bitter coffee, I don't want it. It was the perfect amount of sweetness for me, and I like my coffee pretty darn sweet. So
here's what I think the difference in the latte and the coffee, like taste-wise. Obviously,
the latte's a lot sweeter. To me.
Well, but I feel like sometimes the latte tastes burnt because the espresso has a tendency to kind of taste burnt, whereas the coffee just is like a rich and smooth and creamy. Kat, you have to try it.
Please.
It's so good.
Just get a teeny tiny one, and then you'll be back in like 2 seconds.
My kids drink them all the time. They go up and say, sometimes they add white to it, so the white chocolate. But my 3-year-old knows how to order her tall iced white pumpkin coffee with cream.
Sure.
Because she loves it so
Sure.
much.
They order their own food at restaurants all the time. Beckett won't even let them get their drinks ordered before he's like, I want white cheese, please.
Yeah, I want some cheese dip.
Okay.
And Fallon orders pickles with everything, no matter where we are.
Well,
they're like,
pickles go good with everything, so that's
she's like,
valid.
I want a cheeseburger. Would you like fries? I want pickles. Oh. So then, I forgot to tell you, we were at O'Charlie's the other day. They brought her pickles, and she ate them, but she looked at me, she said, these are chips. They're not skinny pickles.
Oh, yes. There's a skinny pickle thing going on, too.
I said, you're right, but you're going to eat them, and you're going to be happy.
Tell her, Mama. Tell her.
Can you tell us in the chat how you
order type it out, Becca.
Oh, yeah.
So they'll copy and paste it. See,
yeah.
we're really thinking here. I need this too because you guys, you don't even know how often I'm like, Becca. Or also, this could also be a cut file or another phrase that we change. I'll just yell out, hey, Becca. She'll be like, what? I'll say, spell, and then I'll insert word. What was that one word I asked you to spell the other day? I don't know what it was, but I couldn't spell it. And I was like, Becca, spell, and she just rattles it off, and I'm typing, and like a minute or two later, way later than it should be, I'm like, thanks. And then I just go on with my day. She doesn't ask questions. I don't ask questions. We don't care.
Charcuterie. I had to spell that for a while for you. I also had to pronounce it for you, but you've got it now.
Charcuterie. Yeah, I got it. After making a couple, I've got it. Yeah. Charcuterie.
You know what word I can never spell and I always ask? And I'm a decent speller. Avocado. I can never remember if it's AVO or AVA. Can never remember it.
I can't spell a lot of things. Familiar. Management always looks wrong to me. I know how to spell it, but it always looks wrong to me. What's that one? Entrepreneur? No. Tanner, that was my goal for like 5 years ago to learn how to spell that. Still, I probably could if I entrepreneur. I don't, it's weird.
I like it.
Tanner, we could give a whole collection just on Tanner.
Oh,
it's
for sure.
So
right
good,
now.
And we love it.
Yeah.
What's that one? Everybody do.
I haven't heard him do that in a while though. Of course, I don't do you do more lives with him than I do.
Right. Yeah. I love it. You guys know Tanner. Broccoli and vacuum. Okay, I can't remember vacuum with the U's. How many of the U's? And here's the thing, my husband knows it. So like I give him honey-do lists all the time. They're great. And because you can say something, hey honey, do you kind of put that up? But if you don't write it down, then you don't have proof that you really told him because he's like, I don't remember you saying that. So I always write it down. He knows I butcher my spelling. He doesn't even say a word about it anymore. 6 years in, he's good. He's
like it.
All of the 9 out of 10 of those words are wrong. He doesn't care. So that's fine. It's okay. Yeah. I'm way more common sense smart than I am book smart. It's just a fact of life.
So another funny story, Kat, she said she loves Fallon stories. So I'm going to tell you.
Fallon's adorable.
I've got 2 stories. One really quick. She looked at her shoes this morning. She had to dress up like Belle for school. It was Disney at school, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So she had these little cute shoes on. She said, why is there a hole in my shoe? I said, it's called a peep toe shoe. And it's a style. And Beckett said, it's a peep show. And he has no idea what that is. But I lost it. No, nobody. A peep toe shoe.
No.
A peep show.
No. We're not going to say that. Peep toe.
No.
Peep toe.
But anyway, she decided that she wanted a rainbow bike for Christmas, so she was going to ask Santa for a rainbow bike. Long story short, I overhauled her bike and admittedly spent more money overhauling it than it would have just to buy a brand new bike. But that's not the point.
No.
Anyway, so she's decided she loves her bike.
Yeah.
Doesn't need Santa to give her a bike. So I said, well, what do you want Santa to bring you now? And she said she wants a big jar of skinny pickles, which are pickle spears, of course, and a spider tattoo. And she hates spiders. So I have no idea, but she was very emphatic about she had thought about it for a while.
Yeah.
And knew exactly when I asked her what she wanted. A spider tattoo. Oh, that will be.
And a big jar of skinny pickles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. From Santa.
Yeah. Yes.
From Santa. It's a little late for the spider tattoos.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
You know? Whatever.
A big jar of skinny pickles.
Do they have them at Costco that are bigger than the ones at the store?
God, I hope not. It's 3 gallons of pickles at Walmart.
It's true.
It's huge.
I broke my refrigerator with that jar of pickles.
You got that jar of pickles?
James bought it for me. It was this was a long time ago. And I broke my refrigerator. The plastic drawer thing just couldn't handle it. So it broke. The plastic just snapped. And it was after a long time. The pickles had been in there for months, as I was eating the pickles. But no, it buckled. So now I'm little jars only. I can't do those humongous jars.
Well, that's the thing. We have those side-by-side refrigerators that everybody has, but there's no room in the refrigerator side. So I'm I hope she doesn't get. Well, Santa's gonna have to bring it to her. What am I gonna do?
Well, does the princess have to have them cold? Because you know some people leave their pickles out.
She hasn't said.
I prefer a cold pickle.
I prefer them cold, but
I'm also a pickle snob as far as the brand goes. I'm a Clausen gal. I'll eat Mount Olive. Vlasic's trash to me. So most like the Bright Pad, it should be in the trash. I really like Clausen. Personally.
Aaliyah said, Asher earlier told me, stop that off, you punk. Talking to my husband. It's not the time for mouse talking. No one says punk around here. Cuss words, but not punk. So Wayne and I.
Not punk.
Wayne and I were in the car one day and like, we pick on each other all the time, just playing. And so I guess I was picking on him or something. Yeah, I was picking on him or something. And Fallon said, you need to stop. You're both being punkas. You're being a punka and you're being a punka. And I'm going to tell you Nana and I'm going to tell you sis.
And sis is Anna.
Yeah, sis
for
is
everybody that needs to know.
Sis is my Anna. Sister. And
punkas.
Nana is my mom. Yeah. You're both being punkas and I'm going to tell you sis and I'm going to tell you mom. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I told Becca earlier, I freaking love children. Like Fallon's age. That's the age where they say exactly what's on their mind. Nothing more, nothing less. They'll just let things fly. Like there's this picture floating around and you know these virtual Zoom calls.
Yes.
The teacher was like, go around your house and bring me something and hold it up to the camera that smells good. You know, like just doing some exercise. She holds up like Malibu liquor, okay? And just like... The parent, you know, is like absolutely puddle in the floor, mortified. And the kid's just like, and it's just like they just don't care. They just say whatever, do whatever, think whatever. And they say, what they say is what gets them in trouble. It's what got me in trouble when I was little because you're just kind of figuring stuff out and you're like a little sponge. So you're looking all around. You're just gaining all this information from your parents on what to say, what not to say, which is what you love to say.
Yeah.
And then just keeping you on your toes. I love that age. So fun.
See, Beckett wasn't quite that way. Like he's never been a wordsy kid. So I didn't know what to expect. But Fallon, she is hysterical.
Yeah, my mouth, my sass, and my attitude got me into the most trouble growing up.
I bet.
Yeah.
Were you the kid that got moved away from everyone all the time because you were talking too much in class, or did you?
So I was homeschooled.
Well, but when you
I grew out of that a little bit more.
Okay,
I was more socially awkward when I went to the private Christian school because I've been alone for so long.
Yeah.
But my mom was that kid. Like they had to call. My mom was so sassy and such a brat that when her like cousin would come pick her up for school, mom would be like, I don't know who that is. That's a stranger. I ain't never seen her before. Have to call my grandmother, her mother, and Mama B march down there and just be like, that is your cousin. Why would you not let mom? Was just like, I don't know. I didn't want her to.
That is hysterical.
They thought mom was colorblind because she was too stubborn to tell the teacher what colors things were. The teacher made Mama B take mom to the doctor and make her test for colorblindness because mom was so stubborn. Like, literally, I have stories for days on my mother on how terrible of a child she was. So I was a dreamboat compared to mom.
I was a good kid. I was a really good kid.
Yeah. No, mom. Ooh, no. Mom was terrible.
That's hysterical. I knew better. Ooh, I was afraid.
Well, guys, we have... How many friends do we have? We've chit-chatted. We have talked about everything under the sun. I love getting crafting and just be able to get to know you guys better and to hear you and talk to you. It's literally my favorite thing. This community is my favorite thing, being able to talk to you guys and get to know you and welcoming all the new people and letting the new people get to know us. I feel like these little sections at the end just give you little insights. Like we're not all business. We're not all salesy. We want to interact with you guys.
The community, that's I would say... I mean, the cut files and everything are great. Education is great, but I just love the community.
Yeah, it's amazing. We know you guys, you know us. It's a big happy family. So get your membership. Go get your ticket to the fall summit if you haven't already, and make this adorable craft for fall. So cute. I might put this in Mom's house and have it it in here in there for her housewarming party. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you on Wednesday, and I hope you all have a great rest of your Monday and tomorrow. Bye, guys.